I expect God to do exceedingly and abundantly over all that I think and ask, because I honor Him. Because I honor Him, His blessings will chase me down and overtake me. I would be at the right place at the right time. People will go out of their way to be good to me. And this is my declaration as a servant to my Lord. I'm broken. I've been bashed. And all that has been left has already been cast. I say this prayer every day to remind me that as long as I'm doing what I believe God wants me to, that something will go right for me. And it's so hard when these moments are filled with self-doubt and wanting to take my own life, when I've built so much and I've tried so hard for so many years. But when these thoughts come to me, it's like nothing's ever changed. Like I'm right back in the darkness. Like I'm right back on the worst parts of the night, when I was told to go to bed, and I had to sit for hours by myself, alone at night. And I was so scared for the next day to come. The thoughts that would approach my mind were either filled with fear or hope that either I'd die or someday, somehow, I get away from the life that I was living. Even after I left, when I was 16 years old, I finally left, and even after then, I was living in quiet desperation. I was running away from everything that had happened. I was so scared of approaching even a grain of the beach that had been laid for 16 years. I was scared. I was so scared that even today my brain is scared to approach some things that happened to me. And this is who I am. The guy who wants to end child abuse is scared of himself. He's scared of his past. He's scared of things that aren't even there anymore. That's who I am. I'm scared. I'm scared that bad things are gonna happen to good people and I can't do anything about it. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of being a little boy in his bed at night, thinking about all the things he wished could happen, but couldn't raise his own arms to make it happen, was too scared to take the actions to make it happen. That's who I run away from every day. That little boy, wanting to go with his mom, wanting to get out of a house full of fear and threats. Boy who missed his grandparents, who missed being loved, knowing what it felt to be loved and safe. That's who I am at the end of the day. When you dig to the deepest parts of me, I'm just a little boy who's still scared. Scared of losing all that I've built. Scared of becoming the man that I always promised myself I'd never be. I'm still just scared. Will I ever stop being scared? When I build all that I want? When I have community centers around the globe helping abused individuals? When I've saved lives that were gonna take their own? Will that stop me from being that scared little boy? When I've traveled the world and helped a person from each and every country, will I still be the same? Will I still hurt deep inside my brain? Will I change? Or when these thoughts roll around, will they still feel the same? Is there no change? Is there no gain? Is it just a repeating act being named? Is that what I am? Is that what my life has come to? Did I live this long just to play on a broken record? I don't know. I can't really tell you. I've worked really, really hard on becoming the best version of myself, and I'm in the darkest moments. It's not so hard. I remember when it was really hard. Like really hard. I knew it was getting bad this week because I looked at a knife and in my head I could see my hand slicing at my own neck. And I knew then it was bad. I knew then that everything wasn't okay. That the darkness was back again. And there's really not so much to say, because if you don't understand, you never will. And I'm glad for it. I'm glad you'll never understand my pain. You're so lucky. And I'm so happy for you. I don't wish this on anyone. I don't even wish it on me. But it's my story. It's my adventure. It's who I am. It's always been just me. Because at the end of the day, no matter what I've built, when it's 12 o'clock in the morning and I'm the only one awake, because everybody else has gone to sleep, I'll be the only one here to take care of me. Even if there's hundreds of thousands of people around me, I know I'll be the last one to go to sleep, and it would happen again, and it'd only just be me to suffer from this night of inequality. Because there's been so much hatred and hurt been put into this body that I could spend the rest of my life injecting love into it. And I won't be a fortune teller. I won't tell you it won't work. I'll try my best. Because it'll make it a little bit easier. When I think about that knife, I won't think about it all day. I'll just think about it for a few seconds. And that's growth. Not thinking about it all day. Not thinking about it for hours and hours. Reminiscing and smiling at myself at the thought of ending it all, because it'd be so much easier to just slice end it all with knife. Don't you think? I guess that's what life is all about, really. You have the easy way and the hard way. The easy way is giving up. It's letting life take you away. Then you have the hard way. And the hard way is where you earn and gain the most. It's where you don't give up. It's where you fight for that. Every singular breath. Every breath is important because every breath is not a given. Because it was fought for. It was earned. You had to earn it. You had to do something to keep yourself breathing. Because in these moments, when you're alone, and it's only you. Because that's the way that it's always been. That's the way it'll always be, because even when you die, you're going down by yourself. When you look back on your life, I want you to ask yourself a question. Was it worth it? And if your answer is no, then it's time to change. It's time to step up. It's time to let everything go and move in the direction that you want. I want to end child abuse. There was a day, there was many days, there was 22 years of pain where I said, no, this life wasn't worth it. An 8-day hunger strike of no food, 4 days of no water, 4 years of doing everything that I could to build a nonprofit from the ground up, being only just me, 2 books written, many websites made, social media coming close to 200 videos made, hundreds of followers. It means nothing. To me right now. But when I ask myself the question, was it worth it? Since 16, I was given the choice to end my own. Let me take that back. Since 18, when I had my first PTSD flashback, I was given the choice of ending my own life. Because when I asked myself the question, was it worth it? It was no every single fucking time. But when I ask myself that question now, looking at all I've created, looking at all the people that I've helped, looking at all the lives that I've saved, with my small, insignificant fire that barely burns, that answer is yes. It's worth it now. It still hurts. It doesn't take away all that I've been through. It doesn't take away all the pain that's built inside of me. No matter how much I try, it doesn't take away all the pain. It still hurts day after day. I still cry and beat my head against the wall because I just can't make it stop. But it's worth it. It's worth it to say I tried. It's worth it to say I did something. That I didn't let it beat me. That I tried. Because I did. I tried. And if this is the last night, if this is the last breath, then at least I know I tried. 'Cause that's all you can do. All you can do is try. So I expect God to do exceeding